Hey guys, it's Dev Typhoon again with another bi-weekly video for you. This one is going to be short and simple as well because some of my video got corrupted and I don't have it all here. But we got some good stuff still, and yeah, we'll kind of get into it. But hope everybody's having a good week and hope you enjoy a little bit of this. So this week I've been working on some animations for attacking. We're going to start setting up the combat system in the game. And so what I'm showing you here, this is the first attack right here. So he swings across his chest. The second attack, this is set up as a combo, so each of these can actually end up going back to the neutral state. But he'll swing back across the other way, so like a swipe left, a swipe right, and then he'll actually do a little hop, grab the sword at the top, and come down and do some extra damage as a little finishing 3 combo kind of thing, you know. It's not finalized, but I wanted to get it in place at least so that I can start experimenting a little bit with the combat and see how these moves feel and you know, kind of get a general start, I guess, to the combat process. So then to do that, I wanted to model a quick sword. I'm not sure why I went with this design, but hey, it was an easy, simple design. It was kind of fun. And you know, at the end of the day, it still looks like a sword, and it works. It's a good placeholder. So but yeah, just a quick little model of a sword here. They're not too difficult, you know, they're made of basically just 4 shapes, and throw in a counterweight if you really want to, and you know, so it wasn't too difficult to put this together. And then I sent it over to Unity, had some readjustments because I didn't want the sword to be quite that big. This isn't Elden Ring or anything, but then I just sized it up to my guy. You always got to make sure to use your character to remember to size things right, and it makes it easier if you do the sizing before you make it a prefab. Then it just saves that size for it for later. So that's what I did. But it was looking a little bland. My things started to kind of blend together, so I did decide to put some preliminary materials on the different parts of the weapons, the equipment. So I made the sword look more like a sword, making it sort of steel-like, you know, iron on the top with a wooden base and a gold counterweight. But then I decided gold's a little too fancy. This is the first sword, so let's just make it simple, like a wooden with a little bit of a rock counterweight. Make it nice and simple. So once I got the sword turned out, I figured I might as well just go ahead and adjust the axe and the pickaxe as well. Just throw some color on them, make it just look a little better. There we go. And then since there's only 2 pieces on each of those equipment, yeah, it was not very hard. I probably should have done it a long time ago to make it a little more visually appealing, but you know, whatever. We're getting it done now, and now they look a little more, you know, actually like they're supposed to. Then I was trying to set up, and this is what I was having trouble with actually. One of the reasons I don't have a ton of in-game, because I was working out the coding for switching in and out my equipment. So the idea here is that I'm going to have a inventory, and attached to the inventory is going to be the quick slots, you know, very similar to anything like Minecraft or any kind of modern RPG style game. However, I'm only going to have 3 to 5 quick slots, mainly for your weapons, so you can quickly change by clicking the Y button. And so I'm trying to figure out a system to be able to do that by clicking the change of a button. And so I think I struggle here because originally I was going to have it tied to a number and do a complicated way of going about it. You know, so basically when you take your item from the inventory into your quick slot, it assigns it a number, and then depending on how many times you click Y, it'll shuffle through those numbers, and it'll call the item, has that number, and instantiate it in the hand, which, you know, would work if I did it right. I just kind of struggled though with that. So I decided though instead, and you'll see later, that I'm going to go with actually having in my backpack those physical items there as a child of the backpack, and then I'll move them over to the hand as they get switching in and out. So it'll be interesting to see how that works, but I'm pretty sure I can get it. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've been working on this week. I just want to leave you guys with a question though, something that I was just discussing. Should the action button, so you know, swinging, chopping, mining, should that be X or trigger? You know, I think there's a case for both, but what do you guys think on that? Let me know down in the comments. I'll also post that question in the comments. Other than that, just take it easy and have a great week.